And we are live. 1, 2, 3.
Merry
Christmas!
Christmas! Thank you, Scotty.
Scotty, you messed up the intro. You had one job, buddy. One.
One job, Scotty. You didn't even say Merry Christmas.
Unbelievable. Welcome to the show, everyone. Once again, Merry Christmas. We've got our lovely host, Scotty, with us. We have our assistant host, of course, Reese.
Thank you.
I am the brother Paul. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. And, of course, we have our lovely guest, Jimmy, a.k.a. Crazy Squirrels.
What's up?
Fantastic designer. He does a lot of work for IWR, for BrainJerk, and certain parts of BrainJerk, and other people around. Care to tell them where they can find you first?
Facebook.com, Crazy Squirrel Graphics, and that's just about it. You can find me on Facebook. Shoot me a message.
You can also see him at IWR, at
Yep.
the House of Insanity.
Holding the door.
Holding the door, being security. Speaking of IWR, by the way, that is happening this Thursday, 3 days from now. House of Insanity, like we said. And man, oh man, do we have a huge banger of a card for you. I can't wait to talk about this and give some of our predictions. So let's just get into it. IWR 25 seasons meetings, like we said, December 28th, 3 days from now, Thursday, House of Insanity. We're going to start with some VIP matches. We're going to go with one of the biggest ones. We'll go with Nate Matson with the CWO versus Rod Lee and with the Kenny Urban. I'm super excited. Nate Matson's my only favorite part of the CWO.
Yeah.
He was before and he will be during.
Well, Nate Matson's a legend.
Of course,
Almost
he is.
definitely.
Absolutely.
One of the best.
So I'm gonna go with Nate Matson. As much as I love Rod and Kenny, the odds are stacked in the CWO's favor, of course.
Yeah, but Hunkrageous is also known for being silly and could possibly pull something out of their
Christmas
goose.
Christmas hats.
Christmas hats, or they might come with some presents.
Hopefully, I'm on their nice list.
For real.
That's right.
I can't wait. What do you got?
So for another VIP match, I would say.
yeah.
Well, first I'll say I really like Hunkrageous, but I think Nate Matson just it's a different caliber. I think
Right.
I'm gonna go with him. I think.
Absolutely. All right. Cool.
Well,
And then you're gonna go with
I'm gonna go with
Rod,
Hunkrageous.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Rod's my boy.
So 2 CWO, 1
So,
Rod
Gotta
Rageous.
support your boys.
Like I said, as much as I love Rod, I just feel CWO is gonna have to cheat to pull it off.
I don't know, man. Hunkrageous is the only group that I know that pull off Duck Duck Goose in the middle of a ring.
Yeah, that was awesome.
And the crowd popped for it.
Yeah,
That was
I loved
cool.
it.
They got the ref involved and everything.
Absolutely loud. What's the next VIP match? What do you got?
Well, I saw the one that really stuck out to me was Roll of the Dice. So it was Sam Beal and Heath. Wasn't that also VIP?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it?
Mhm.
Okay.
Roll the dice VIP match.
Against the Gold Standard. And I just think that's going to be a great, match. See Sam Beal and Heath team up,
Yeah,
With
Sam Beal
Ox.
and Heath,
with Ox in the corner.
That's
Heath,
crazy.
they both got kids now. So
Yeah.
I mean,
That's true.
yeah. So
Yeah.
this team is gonna be
Team They Got Kids
team. They got kids.
versus the Gold Standard and
Yep.
that douchebag Jeremiah Goldman,
Who did not join us?
who isn't here, by the way.
Yeah.
I think he's got a call in his stocking.
That's still messed up. How come Scotty can show up but you can't? Unbelievable.
Yeah. Thank you, Scotty, for showing up today.
You
Yeah,
come
that means
for
a lot,
you
brother.
come for one episode, a few episodes ago, and now you're just gone again, Jeremiah. What the heck?
I can't believe it.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Thanks for being here once again, Scotty.
Yes.
Yes.
It means a lot, brother.
It absolutely
glasses
does.
are a little crooked, bud. You might want
Yeah.
to fix them.
Can you fix those?
Your beard is a little off. So.
Hey, tell little Jimmy to calm down. All right, thank you.
I'm Big Jimmy.
Oh, sorry. You're right. No, but yeah. I'm super excited for that. I can't wait to see Heath back
Yeah.
in the House of Insanity.
That's going to be awesome.
I'm gonna have to go with Heath and Sam.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Heath and Sam.
Yeah, I'm going with Heath and Sam.
Clearly, Jeremiah's gonna have something up his sleeve,
Well,
but
that's
the
sad.
Ox is there. He's ready. He's stronger than Jeremiah.
Yeah.
He's bigger than Jeremiah.
Well, he is an ox.
In my opinion, he's a better wrestler than Jeremiah.
Better looking too.
Oh,
Ox is a better looking guy.
that is very true,
And he has a long flowing head of hair.
dude.
He has the best head of hair.
Ox?
Yeah.
you're not wrong. You're
Not wrong.
You're actually right. That's pretty crazy. You mentioned
At
that.
least compared to Jeremiah.
Yeah, compared to Jeremiah.
Oh,
Okay.
dude, it's out of the park. But yeah, Jeremiah's gonna have something up his sleeve, but he's gonna have to deal with Ox.
Yeah, I
And
know.
I'm excited.
So you got 3 more sleeps, Jeremiah.
Right, 3 more. You better ask Santa for a miracle for
Yes,
for
sir.
your win as your Christmas gift. You know,
we
you
had
wanna?
we had quite a few VIP matches actually.
We got 4 now
Yeah,
that I see.
we had.
So we got this one or that one.
Now I liked Martin. I was impressed with Martin Webb.
I didn't get to
Last
see. I didn't get to
IWR.
see that much of the Martian Web part during his match.
Yeah.
But I've heard he's super good. I heard that he can go. I'm super excited. He's going against one of the young guns and Ryan Matthias.
Mhm. Yes.
Super excited.
A lot of people like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him and
Like,
Tanner Nix really clicked with the audience very
Yeah.
quickly.
The Monroe crowd seemed to really like him.
It's pretty crazy.
Now, who do you pick for that? Would you say?
Oh, I haven't seen him yet, so I'm
Mhm.
excited to see it in person. But I'm gonna have to go with Martian.
Nice.
I'm super excited to see
Maybe
how that
more
works.
agile against Ryan.
Absolutely.
Maybe he'll have more speed.
Yeah.
Seems like more of a
I'm gonna
high
go-
flyer kind of aerial.
Yes.
I mean,
wrestler.
he lives up to the name. He's to me, he's sort of like Spider-Man. He just zips around the ring, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's why
Absolutely.
that's why his last name's Webb. He slings his web around the ring.
Right. So I think we're all going against Ryan, sadly.
Yeah.
But
Sadly, great athlete, but
Ryan,
not for this match.
Ryan, nothing against you. You're fantastic.
Yes.
But
we want Martian Webb
I
for this
definitely
one.
see Martian possibly pulling it out.
The U.S. title match, though.
Oh,
That
we'll
was
get to that in
awesome.
a moment. Before that, we're gonna have to go to our last VIP match, which I'm kind of excited for because we get to see Miss Canada, Kelly Moore, go 1-on-1 with Kayla Cassidy.
That's gonna be
I'm
good.
super excited.
I've been digging Miss Canada lately.
I'm wrong. Nate Matson's my favorite, my second favorite from CWO. Miss Canada was my first.
Nice.
Miss Canada is
But
fantastic.
she's technically not CWO anymore.
She's not. That's why I said
so
she
Nate
was my
Matson
first.
Can be your,
So he is. That's what I
Yeah.
meant. Like she was the first. Now that she's gone, he's there as my favorite person. She was my favorite, not for most reasons, but mainly because I've seen what she could do before IWR, and then I seen her in IWR, and then a few weeks to a month later, we see her on AEW.
Mhm.
You know, doing her thing. She didn't pick up the win, but she pulled off a fantastic, match that night. She did great. She does fantastic at IWR, whether it's in the ring or just as a manager during her time. She did fantastic. So that's why she was one of my favorite. So I'm gonna go with Miss Canada on this one. I think Kelly Moore's gonna win.
Yeah, I'll be right there with you.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. All right, come on, Miss Canada. You're Miss USA, Kelly Moore. We need it.
Yeah.
Well, I've
Win the
noticed a
match
pattern
and
with
just-
the CWO though. A lot of people have joined, but a lot of people have left.
That is very true.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They were getting different people, and different people are leaving.
I mean, a
what
lot
is
of
it?
well, not just leaving, they're revolting. I mean,
That is very true.
I've seen the new Canada Suck shirt.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We've seen
Cody
well,
wearing his.
Cody was wearing his. We've seen
Yeah.
a few fans with signs and shirts.
Mm-hmm.
Besides that, like you said, we've seen a lot go. Miss Canada, Cody, Tanner
Yeah.
for a few moments, for a little bit he was there, and then we've seen new people come on. Nate Karam was there for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Um,
And he's just an awesome athlete.
I can't think of his gimmick, but the wolf guy.
Oh,
Ace.
Ace Evans.
Yeah,
Ace
Ace
Evans,
Evans. I
Big
couldn't
Bad
think of
Wolf.
all of his thing, but that's what.
Yeah,
it is,
he's
the Big Bad Wolf.
the big bad wolf.
I was gonna say I knew his name. I just couldn't think of what he was. The other part.
Mhm.
So yeah, Ace Evans. He did it. He turned on Rhino during that one match.
Yeah.
And helped him. But of course you got the staple, which is King Latimer and Johnny Bravo, and that little ass kisser that's behind Johnny
Mhm.
Bravo. So you got your main stable there. They're still there. They're running it. They're doing their thing.
What is your favorite staple in IWR?
Oh, that's a very good question. I
I mean, we can come back to that question.
That's true. We could. We'll come back to that. That's a really good
Think
question.
about yours too, Reese.
Yeah. And while you think about that, please tell us about this fantastic banger of a U.S. title match that we're going to have.
Yep.
So for the U.S. title, it's Ace Austin, and sorry, can I say the names real quick?
The young goat.
Yeah, the young goat,
Myron Reed.
Myron Reed,
Yep.
and I just wanted to be sure. Yeah, and so I'm really excited to see that. I mean, he came out right after his match with Top Notch Jason Hodge, which that was a banger.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
He called out Ace Austin right there and then,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, "I accept." You know,
Yeah.
they shook hands, and that was it.
Myron told us, hey, you know, the former stablemate, former U.S. champion of IWR, Trey Miguel, gave him the rights, you know, the reason, the rhyme, all of it, the time. Look at me, Dr. Seuss in here. Jesus
Yep.
almighty.
One fish, two fish, man.
For real, though. But, you know, he said that, sadly, Trey was going to be gone for a while. And, you know, he's got his blessing. He's taken over. And the first thing he wants is his old mentor's U.S. title.
Yeah.
He wants to prove to his teacher that he can do it. Jason did it for Trey. Now let's see if Myron can do it.
Yeah, right.
I think if anybody can beat Ace, I thought it was Dread King. That's a different story. We still miss him.
Most definitely.
I don't want to
Spoiler.
I don't want to cry.
That I feel that. Spoiler though, Dread King will be on very soon.
Nice.
And I'm excited for that.
Let's go.
He won't be here in person, sadly, for it, but we are definitely talking about that. He will be here via video sometime in January. I'll tell you that. We're super excited and we cannot wait.
I mean, you can see the excitement on Scotty's face over
Dude,
He's just beaming.
Scotty's been. I think Scotty really likes this episode. He's been smiling nonstop.
Non-stop.
It's
dude,
pretty crazy.
non-stop.
I like what you did with your hair. You can't really see it, but I like what you did with your hair today too, Scotty.
Yeah.
It was really good. Looks really good.
Yeah, especially under your Santa hat.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, while we're at it, you know, I was
Scotty, what's your opinion?
I was going to give my prediction, but you know, Scotty, who do you think's winning? You're going with the champion, Ace Austin. That's an interesting pick.
Yeah, good choice, Scotty.
I like it.
Solid choice.
It's a really good option. I agree. He's very phenomenal in the ring. He has great athleticism. He can do a lot of those crazy flippy do things that they all call it on the internet, even though we all know what they're called. You know, the great high spots that we get in IWR are absolutely amazing. Love the shots when we can get them. So yeah, I think that's a great pick. However, on the other hand, like I said, I really see the young goat possibly pulling it out.
Yeah,
I see Myron
Me
Reed
too.
taking the title from Ace.
I think
Most
it's time
definitely.
for a switch hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, nobody can hold it as long as Trey.
No, not at all.
Mm-mm.
So 3v1 there. It's all right. It's fair. Best of luck with your prediction. They're both really great athletes. I enjoyed watching both of them every time they're in the squared and circle.
Yes.
Let's talk about this huge 8-man tag team match. We've got the DTA, the Death Threat Army, versus the Hate Keepers. Man, oh man.
That's gonna be something. Instant classic.
You
in my
think
opinion.
you thought
I'm still kind of confused on who these
hate keepers
Yeah.
are?
They
Yeah.
come out and they
No one
expected
there's
us
no
to know who
reaction
they
around it.
are, and
I was gonna say, to be honest, no one knows a lot of them, but actually, I know one. His name's Gideon Malice.
That's the only one I know too.
I actually watched him in person wrestle in Battle Creek during Battle in the Creek, where RVD had his home show, and he did really good. His team won, actually, I believe, his match, which congrats for him at that time. However, and he did great.
Yeah.
During his past show for IWR, just the one that just happened. Even though they lost, he did really good. And he's a great performer. I just feel like he's lacking a little with this team. I feel like he could probably do better on his own. And he's got to put more flair into his like persona, because like in
he
the
needs
ring,
more
he's
Brother
great.
Paul.
Yeah.
Absolutely, more Brother Paul.
That's
all
right.
the time.
More.
You got to get the energy up, the
Yeah.
feeling, the crowd. You know, when he's in the ring, he's a great performer. When he's just standing there or when he's coming out, I hate to say it's a little weak. You need more energy from you. Bring us the heat. Put somebody through a table. Give us some Legos.
Yeah.
You know,
Tell
Tommy
the same
Vendetta.
brothers to bring on a table.
Right.
Yeah. and then beat up the St. Brothers.
Then beat up St.
Right.
Brothers.
That would get you heat. That would be
Yeah.
something.
Like,
You know.
like look what he's doing,
Have Tommy Vendetta, like I said, have Tommy Vendetta pull out the Legos, and then one of the hate keepers take them, and no, that'll get you heat a little bit.
Yeah.
And then eventually you beat them up, do their thing, and then you turn around and you get the crowd on your side. But you go, you know what? I'm taking the Legos and I'm using them.
Yeah.
And then hey, that gets you some more heat and some favorite at the same time, possibly.
I mean, who doesn't love Legos?
Who doesn't love Legos?
I love Legos.
Dude,
Yeah.
I love Legos.
I like to, build with them, watch people get slammed through them.
Yeah.
I mean, build with them.
Some people get slammed through them and then afterwards still play with them.
Yeah.
With the person that slammed them through it sometimes. It's crazy.
I've seen it.
Same. Live in the ring.
Yeah.
It was wild. It's like, boom.
What else we got?
Oh, well, before we continue, as much as I like the group, or I don't know much of the group, I do like Gideon Malice, and I do know one of them. The other one's, I think it's Tupu.
Yeah.
I know him too as well. I've seen some of his stuff. However, I think the DTA is going to win.
Solid DTA.
Most definitely. You've got, teachers and students teaming together. Any formation of DTA is fantastic. They'll most likely win. DTA versus DTA was phenomenal. Banger. Great match to the end of the Kangaroo Cup. Congrats to both teams for both getting trophies. Both are winners technically, in my opinion. No matter who won, DTA won.
Yeah. And
DTA will win this coming Thursday. I'm excited.
Do you think they're going into 2024 to future IWR shows? Do you think they're going to do the Freebird rule for the titles? Like switch them out?
If they win them, yeah.
If they win them, you think they're going to do that?
If they win, they could possibly do that. If not, clearly, it's Jack and Aaron.
Yeah.
Unless if somebody gets injured. I see either way they do it. Aaron and Jack probably do end up winning. They pull it out, even though Shogun and Dingo have destroyed their competition.
Yeah.
And show that they're dominant champions and that they're a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
Anything could happen. But I definitely see DTA taking it and going over in this match against the Hate Keepers. But with that being said, we're going to move on to the next match, which actually includes our tag team champions, where we have Shogun, Papa Dingo, and Karam versus the one badass scissor me daddy ass Billy Gunn, the man beast himself Rhino, and
main event.
Sammy Callahan. Is it main event?
Yep, this is our main event.
Well, that's the next one I wrote down. But there's your crazy moment. That is our main event.
Yeah, our main event, man. It's gonna be a brutal main event.
Super excited now.
Yeah,
even more excited than I was before. I kind of figured it'd be later in the show, but I mean, there's a lot of good matches on here that could be main event worthy. That one, Austin and Myron.
Yeah.
A few other ones we haven't talked about yet. Possibly, Jason and Madman. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Or, a certain tag team of a vampire and an anti-goth. What is it?
The anti-icon.
There it is.
Yeah.
Anti-icon. The one and only Nikki Ratu.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll get to those. So yeah, main event time then. Shogun, Papa Dingo, and Karam versus Billy Gunn, Rhino, and Sammy Callahan. Well, what do we got?
Billy Gunn's always going to be a fun time.
Most definitely.
Absolutely.
We know he's going to come in. We're all going to scream, suck it. And
No, that's over. It's
No, it's
scissor me.
not.
It's scissor me now. It's
No.
over. We got to move past that.
No, he's going to tell us that he's got 2 words for us.
And everybody's going to say something else.
They're going to say daddy ass. No,
Yeah, exactly. Probably. You're right. They
But-
changed it all up. It's absolutely insane.
He's going to do that reach down where he's like, I got 2 words for you. And we're just going to be like, scissor me.
Right.
And I don't
Scissor
know.
us. Excuse
Yeah.
me? It's okay. Just do it. He's going to be scissoring everybody as he goes through. That's the crazy part.
But
That
man
whole
beast
first
Rhino-
row is getting scissored.
Rhino's going somebody.
Dude,
Yeah.
Dude, somebody's getting gored. Somebody's getting gored. Somebody's getting famous.
I'm not gonna lie.
Famouser.
I really hope Papa Dingo is the one that gets the gore.
Yeah, me too.
That gigantic monster versus the man
It would
beast.
shake
I can't
the
wait.
ring.
Mm-hmm.
It would shake the ring.
Dude.
I mean, it might even break the ring.
I've
Well,
said
have you
this.
seen Papa Dingo run? You know, I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
it shakes.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You know?
I mean, he slammed somebody before and landed with them, and I felt the whole building like
boom, boom,
trying to
boom, boom.
move.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
You could feel it on the floor.
Yeah.
I was in the second round. I could feel
You
it.
could feel it
you
in
know?
your feet, like it moved. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
The referee went up a little bit.
For real. I've said this plenty of times. I describe Papa Dingo as a mixture of Kamala and Umaga. That's what he reminds me of.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I can see that.
But he's slightly bigger and he's monstrous, but that's what he reminds me of, is a Kamala and Umaga mixed together. And he's a monster. He'll run through anybody and
Yeah.
everything. So it's really interesting to see, like I said, a force to be reckoned with in your tag team champions, or a brick wall type of unmovable object in Papa Dingo
Yeah.
versus the man beast, which I'd probably have to say kind of in this match against him would be an underdog and Rhino. And I want to see how that one would go.
Yeah.
Whether it's solos or in 6-man tag
Yeah.
or even tag team. I'm really grateful and glad that we get to see it in the 6-man
Yeah.
tag. But like, that's since I've laid eyes on him in the ring, that's one of my biggest matches I want to see, is him versus Madman or him versus Rhino in a solo
Yeah.
match. That'd
Goliath
be
versus
fantastic.
Goliath.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Could you imagine
Or-
like Papa? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, or Big Con, dude.
Yeah.
That would be wild.
Could you imagine a triple threat Con, Papa Dingo, and Madman
Oh
Fulton?
my
The ring
gosh.
can't hold it.
The ring wouldn't be able to hold
No.
it.
We're reinforcing the ring times 2 for that.
Yeah.
Have to.
Yeah. Could you imagine
If not,
You know,
it's just like, Brock Lesnar and Big Show.
Big Show slamming and the ring implodes?
Yeah. The ring implodes, the ref goes flying, and everybody's screwed.
Yeah. No more IWR.
Breaking news at IWR in Monroe, Michigan. 14 injured, a wrestling ring broke, and 2 superstars possibly injured.
Yeah.
And they still didn't run out of pizza.
They didn't run
Yeah,
out of
they ran
pizza,
pizza.
and they continued to show anyways.
Yeah.
What?
Seen
Like,
here is
It
Music
was
still
a
everywhere.
good time.
seen
Right.
here is still photo of child falling from again projectile throwing.
Local Monroe man catches child and
Right.
Reese.
It would be like this, like the still shot, like I'm catching like a football.
Breaking news out of Monroe, Michigan. Season's beatings. You'll never believe this. Come back, folks. And it comes back. Season beatings. 14 injured. 2 wrestlers go through the ring or make it implode. A referee injured. All the pizza in the world. Fans loved it, and they continued the show. What?
I'm at a loss
Wild.
for words, said senior referee Orville.
Right. That night, my eyes flashed before, or my life flashed before my eyes. I bet it did, ref.
Yeah.
I bet it did.
Steve is over there saying, "We got a situation.
Right.
We got an elevation
This is a
station
real
going on.
situation station,
Going.
GWC fam.
One love," and then you see it come down.
It's officially like a
Could you
referee with a
imagine him-
whistle. Well, the referee doesn't have a whistle, and there's no referee now.
Could you imagine him going live and then you see the ring go down?
The ring
And, like, all-
disappears. All right,
yeah.
click.
Imagine if all like this dust comes and like he goes down and like it says this live video is ended.
Just pushes everybody.
Like that force of wind. And
That's absolutely great. I love that. But no, overall, sorry. We've seen Billy Gunn. We've seen Rhino and Sammy win last time.
Mhm.
As much as I love their partner Billy Gunn, and I think it's gonna be a fantastic match, I'm gonna pull out a surprise. I think with this one, because I'm probably gonna be on my own, and I'm gonna go with the champs and Kram.
Jimmy?
Yeah, I'm probably still gonna go with the Man Beast Rhino and
Yeah.
Billy Gunn.
Gotta go with
Atlanta.
Monroe's own.
But you got to remember though, they had Sabu last time too.
That is true.
Yep.
They did have a 4th person.
Mm-hmm.
The CWO did have a 4th person too, so it was a different story. However, they had a 4th surprise person. This
But
one
it's
seems like
also-
it's really a 3-on-3, so
Anything can happen though.
that is true.
This is the 4th anniversary show.
That is also very true.
Imagine if they brought out
Are you
like
trying to tell us that Gary's gonna be in a match or do something? No.
imagine if they brought out like
Gary
a
versus Bravo.
legendary imagine if they brought out like a legendary heel to help Kram and the champs.
Ooh. Shane Douglas.
Maybe. Never know.
Shane Douglas could also help Rhino though.
Yeah.
Yo, Logan.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like that.
Imagine if it were Shane Douglas, he helped Rhino get the victory, and then he hits him with like a kendo stick or something like that.
Yeah. I still remember ECW.
Yeah. Oh, you know who could do that? Sandman.
That would be a super good one.
And then he smashes the beer on his face and then leaves the ring.
Right. You want to know who I want to see return? Tommy Dreamer.
Yeah, he was awesome.
I know he's super busy with Impact, and you got to love the dude. He's doing great. He's the media champion or whatever it is.
Yeah.
He's doing great. He's doing his thing. He's bleeding all over the place and drinking people's blood like a weird vampire, supposedly. Do your thing, dude. I remember when one of your gimmicks was throwing up at one point. It was...
Or like Dross. Dross's gimmick was throwing up.
yeah, but Tommy Dreamer did it before him.
Yeah.
And it was grosser, in my opinion.
It still makes me laugh for some reason.
It was-
Throwing out.
At certain times it was funny, but it was really gross. But anyways, nonetheless, I would love to see Tommy Dreamer return.
Hey,
That
he
would be
could be the one
fantastic.
who helps Rhino.
That would be true too.
Mhm.
And then I know we haven't talked about it yet, but we've talked about Vampiro being on the show. We will talk about that here momentarily. Another thing another person I'd like to see possibly, I don't know, I don't think it's a return. It would be a debut. Would be like Raven.
Yeah.
That'd
That'd
be
be
a
cool.
super cool one to
Yeah.
have.
Al Snow, he's been down here in Monroe a couple times.
That's true.
Violent J.
Violent J,
J.
dude. Yes.
Abracadabra.
Plot twist.
Shakaday.
Plot twist. Vampiro
Vampiro.
is there, and so is Violent J. That's the best part.
That'd actually be kind of cool.
Yeah.
It would.
I would be stoked if it was
Dude.
RJ.
Everyone would pop.
Yeah.
A lot of people would pop for that.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
I'd be yelling whoop whoop all the time, the whole time.
For real though. But
Sprain
you know,
Fago.
with that being said, we're gonna go with the wild tag team match. You know, Vampiro
Vampiro and
Nikki Ratu versus another name we've mentioned earlier, Ace Evans and Forever Young.
I think that's gonna be really good.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
I believe this
He's
is
had 2 shows, correct, at IWR?
Yeah, I was gonna say I think this is his second show or his third now.
And
New to
I'm sorry.
IWR, but not new to the indie wrestling
Yeah.
scene.
he's wrestled
No,
at MPW a
absolutely
lot
not.
of times. He was their heritage champion, if not still is. But
Nice.
I know he's wrestled for Bubba a lot, and they're all 4 great athletes. I'm really stoked to see Vampiro.
Yeah, me too.
Absolutely.
Grew up with that guy.
Dude, for real.
Sorry, Ace. You're my
Sorry,
boy,
Ace.
but
We love you, man. But
I'm gotta go with Vampiro.
Vampiro and Nikki.
Vampiro all the way. Dude, like
It's just gonna be an awesome match. I mean, Vampiro just
him
does-
and
they do.
him, Sting, and Undertaker define the darkness age.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Those 3
yeah.
names. You
Yeah.
could add other ones clearly eventually down the line, Kane and other people. But when you
They
think
were
of
like the OG.
when you think of dark age or creepy, kind of scary
wrestlers.
the top 3 names that come in your mind: Vampiro, Sting, and The Undertaker.
All right. And
No
I mean,
doubt.
yeah, you remember when Vampiro was in Lucha Underground? He had
I do,
He had the thing
yes.
with Pentagon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was awesome. You know, he would
That's another
he
thing.
trained him. You know, he supposedly like trained him, but he was like breaking him down and building him back up again.
That is another huge industry that I think should just be a topic in general for us.
Yeah.
We did favorite luchadors and mass wrestlers, but I don't know how many people do or do not know about Lucha Underground.
Yeah.
But I knew of it for a little bit. I didn't really watch it much,
Mhm.
but I most recently got back into it again on YouTube.
Yeah.
And my God, there's so many wrestlers that you don't know were masked wrestlers, or you do,
Yeah.
but you don't recognize until now, that are huge names now that
Yeah.
are doing fantastic. Isaiah Scott,
Yeah.
Ricochet,
Rich Swan was
Mysterio,
one, I
Rich
believe.
Swan,
Thunder Rosa,
yeah,
Mil Muertes, now Ricky Banderas. You know,
absolutely.
well, he was before.
Same name.
I love
El
Mil
Generico.
Yeah. Wasn't Santos Escobar? He was there.
That's what it was. That's what I was thinking.
Mhm.
Santos Escobar,
Ray Phoenix. He
Ray
went
and
to-
Penta.
Ray and Penta.
We've had a lot.
I love Ray and Penta. Just they're
was-
awesome.
Classic
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
Park was
yeah.
good too,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
dude.
Matt Stryker was there for a long time in Lucha Underground
Yep,
as a commentator
The
with
commentator,
Vampiro.
yeah, he was great. But dude, I just got reconnected to it, and it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I think that's a phenomenal one-day topic for whoever, anybody. Even if we don't have a guest, we can just do it. I've fallen in love with Lucha Underground and Luchador wrestling all over again, mainly because of some of the crazy some of the matches I did see.
Yeah.
Like Ray or Penta versus Puma.
Ooh, yeah.
Great matches.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Mhm.
I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but there was a bigger, scarier monster dude with a mask.
Oh, Matanza Cueto.
Yeah.
He was
that one.
Dario Cueto's
Monta-
wasn't he his?
Montaz or Monteza. Yeah.
Yeah, he
him.
was like his.
He was.
He went into that. It was like
he was a monster.
he was in the gauntlet for the belt, and
Yeah.
he just destroyed everyone.
He did absolutely fantastic. He was one of my favorites.
Brian Cage was there for a while, and he was just called Cage at the time.
El Patron.
El Patron. Yeah. There was
Mundo.
wasn't it Marty? Was it Marty the Moss?
Johnny Mundo. Johnny Mundo. John Morrison.
Johnny Drip Drip.
TV now.
Johnny Drip Drip. Yeah, Johnny TV.
Yep.
Gosh.
If he ever wrestles in IWR, he'll be Johnny IWR.
Right.
and
Johnny Insane.
Johnny Revolution.
Yeah, Johnny Revolution.
Yeah.
Johnny something.
Yeah.
I wonder if his name is John.
It is. I think.
It is. It's John Hannigan or something.
Well,
Is
can you
his
imagine
real
if he
name?
calls himself Johnny's everything, but his
Yeah.
name is like
Watch
Steve.
it. He'll change just because we said that. He'll change it. He'll be like, Insane Johnny.
Yeah. You know, I still do the Johnny Drip Drip so I go through the
That's
list, and my
awesome.
sister is like, "Who's Johnny Drip Drip?"
Oh my gosh, that's great. But yeah, that's Lucha Underground's fantastic. It's brought so much meaning to wrestling,
Most
and it's
definitely.
changed so much. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I seen you grabbed a cookie review. How'd you do? How'd you like it? Is it good?
Well,
We got some fantastic Christmas cookies here from one of Santa's elves. They brought them all the way from the North Pole for us.
aka Reese's house, the North Pole.
Spoiler alert for everybody.
From my
Yeah,
Yep,
mom.
spoiler.
Santa's
Sorry.
from the- or
Yep, Reese's
Santa-
Santa.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Time out. So, I was gonna say Reese lives with Santa and his mom at the North Pole, apparently.
I thought Reese was Santa.
I mean, he is right now. Wait, aren't you Santa? Wait, isn't Scotty Santa? Wait,
Yeah, Scotty.
who is
No,
Santa?
Scotty doesn't know.
oh yeah, you're right.
Scotty, are
doesn't
you
know.
Santa?
Yeah.
You're not. I didn't
You're
think
not?
so.
Do you think you said you got cold for this year, right?
Little Jimmy's your elf, though. Yeah, that makes sense. You're Santa to him. I get it.
Yeah.
Big Jimmy.
So we're. I know you're Big Jimmy. That's Little Jimmy over there. Oh, that's fair. He doesn't know.
Scotty
That's
doesn't
true.
know.
So wait, that's a really good question. Who is Santa? We all have hats on. We're all Santa. Who's Santa?
Well, I'm the bad
Scott
black
Kelvin.
Santa.
I
So
thought it was Santa.
So he's badass Santa
I'm bad at
because he's
Santa.
got the black hat. I'm Bah Humbug Santa, and then you're cozy, comfy, flannel Santa.
Al
Cottage
from
Santa.
Tool Time Santa.
There you go. And he's rocking the OG Santa hat, but
Yeah.
Scotty said he's not Santa.
No.
Said no. So
That's sad.
I guess altogether we all make Santa's personalities. So I guess we're all Santa.
It's like Voltron.
I mean,
almost. We all come together.
Speaking of Santa, would you, like, if Santa was on your roof and he fell, would you put that suit on?
Well, I'd make sure he was okay first.
I'd make sure he was okay, but then I'd put the suit on.
And then if I had permission from Santa, or if he just disappeared, then yeah.
Yeah, like in the movie.
But
like
I'd prefer-
disappeared or
I'd
something
prefer to
and
make
left
sure
the
he's
suit.
okay and make sure he's all right.
Well,
and if he
if
can't
he-
continue his job, then I'll gladly do it if he lets me. But if he disappears, yes, absolutely.
If he
You would
disappears.
take on the
Yes.
role of Santa for
Dude,
the rest
sir.
of your life?
I love Christmas as
Mhm.
much as I probably seem like I don't, and I seem annoying and angry some of the times. It's mainly because it's the most frustrating time of the year.
Yeah.
For multiple reasons. But you can ask half my family, including my mom. I've been wrapping gifts like an elf since I think I was like 7. And that's like my favorite thing. Soon as November, right after Thanksgiving, I'm not gonna lie, right after Thanksgiving hits, I start listening to Christmas movies or Christmas music. I watch Christmas movies. I do the stuff. I bake. I make hot cocoa. I do all that type of stuff.
I haven't-
And then my favorite part though is wrapping gifts. I don't know why. I think it's just because it's calming and it's a stress reliever for me. But I do it really well and I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Christmas is definitely one of my favorite times, other than my birthday, because it's a Mexican holiday. Whoop whoop, Cinco de Mayo.
Whoop.
But yeah, I love Christmas. I like wrapping gifts. I like being a very tall human elf like Will Ferrell.
Nice.
Bye, buddy. I hope you find your dad. It's for you, Will.
Nice.
That's Scotty.
There you're right. That is Scotty. Sorry.
When you said about after Thanksgiving, I have a friend in Norfolk, and they like not even I think like the week after Halloween they had like two trees up.
Wow. That's
So shout out to my friend Helen.
Shout out in a way to Kayla, by the way.
Yeah.
Hello, Kayla. Literally the day after Thanksgiving, we woke up and I was like, Kayla, it's Christmas. She goes, I know, I love it. And she goes, I hope you're ready. We're setting up the tree tonight. And I go, oh boy. And we didn't do it that day, but it was like the weekend, like a few days later, we end up doing it. But like, I thought she was going to be upset or slightly annoyed and frustrated, but she actually went along with it. She was happy. She was like, I know. And I'm like, oh boy, I think I met another Christmas lover and I'm kind of scared,
Nice.
but it's working out very well.
Nice.
But yeah, I was just like, Merry Christmas, like the day after Thanksgiving. And she was like, I know, it's crazy. And I was like, uh-oh, here we go. Nonetheless, let's get off of Christmas real quick. So yeah, Nikki Ratu and Vampiro, we all picked them. They're gonna win.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hands down.
KJ Reynolds versus Aiden Prince, the returning Aiden Prince. He hasn't been there in a while.
I have to probably still go with returning Aiden Prince. Even though I've been impressed with KJ as of late, I would have to go with the return.
As much as I love the man that's returning, and I probably feel like he would win, like you're right, I feel like it's finally time for KJ to get the win.
Yeah.
He's been doing great. Like you said, he's really athletic. He's great agility, all that. He's a fantastic performer. He's getting his pushes slowly. He's working his way up there. I think he finally worked his way up there enough to where they finally give him his big win. I'm gonna go with KJ.
Who are you going with?
He already said Aiden.
All right, Aiden,
Yeah,
yes.
what do you got?
I'm gonna have to go with Aiden. I was gonna say
I like.
I do. I really like KJ's style. I mean, he's definitely, in my opinion, championship material as well. I mean, he has, he fought Ace Austin for the title. I mean, obviously,
that was a fantastic.
but that was a
match
fantastic
too,
match.
dude.
And I think I'm gonna go with Aiden on this one.
Okay, absolutely. With that being said, I believe we've only got 2 more things to talk about. We do, okay. So I was kind of slacking. So I just found out about this match. But Jason Hotch versus Madman Fulton.
Mm-hmm.
The returning Madman Fulton. Again, another big return. Literally
the
big
main event monster.
return.
Big 6'8" return.
Against former U.S. champion. Now I believe
winner.
heel
Impact
Jason Hotch.
Superstar.
Yeah.
And I was going to get there. Yep. Gut check winner. Impact or TNA Superstar. But like I said, heel Jason Hotch, I believe it is now. Pretty crazy. Is he still top notch even though he's a heel?
I think so.
I don't remember if they say it anymore.
I think.
I still put.
I still
top notch.
I still say it
Superstar,
clearly.
so-
You probably still, yeah. So you still do it. You still put it. I still say it, but I don't know if the announcers say it. But top notch heel Jason Hotch. Then
Yeah.
Top heel Hotch.
I feel
Top heel
yes,
Hotch.
that's even better. I feel like the
Top heel
return.
Notch.
I feel like the returning Madman is going to get the win, and that's going to be the return that gets the win for the night.
Yeah. I mean, when he was, he obviously has been to IWR several times. But when he's just been show to show, like back to back shows, he still gets the same big pop. I mean,
Absolutely.
And him returning, it's just going to be insane.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think match of the night.
Yeah.
Is gonna be the whole match of the night. It's probably gonna be. It's gonna be Myron Reed.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
The U.S. title match is probably
Yes,
gonna
sir.
be the match of the night.
Oh yeah. So who do you got for Jason and Madman?
Hotch.
Hotch.
Madman.
Okay, so we're together. This one, you're separate.
Yep.
Interesting. Well, we can't go without mentioning everyone's favorite bachelor, the one and only Benjamin Boone,
Mm-hmm.
and of course he will be hosting the Bachelor Pad with his guest, one of my, favorite people from IWR, because we share one thing in common that most people disagree with, which is the Ohio State. And I'm going to say that I'm excited. I hope Sam, tells the people more intellectual things about how good Ohio State is and how,
How Dutch sucks on that whistle and swallows it and chokes on it.
Oh, okay. Well, we were on Sam, not Dutch yet. Jeez. But I mean, if that's how you feel,
Well, you can't have Sam without that whistle blowing Dutch.
he's a Michigan fan. Yeah.
I am too.
I don't watch sports.
Oh, okay. Well, still, he's.
I
a
watch
Michigan fan.
wrestling.
That's
a
my sport.
Yeah, that's
I like
that's the
wrestling
sport.
and then Red Wings. The Red Wings hockey. That's the only two things. Well, and the Lions, but
I like Darren McCarty. I don't like the Red Wings.
he's a Red Wing.
I know. That's the only part of the Red Wing that I liked during the time. No, I'm just joking. I love the Red Wings.
Bachelor Pad will be a good segment.
But yeah, the Bachelor himself will be hosting the Bachelor Pad with Sam, or Buckeye Sam and Dutch. Not gonna lie, I kind of hope Buckeye Sam beats up Dutch and gets rid of him. He's useless and annoying.
Yes.
I hate it.
I hate the whistle.
I hate it.
I hate it.
Or at least get rid of the whistle. You can yell for all I care, like Jeremiah.
I've talked
Ohio.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
Get rid of the whistle and take some advice from Jeremiah and learn how to use your voice.
Yeah.
That all he does is talk shit, and
Yeah.
it's frustrating and annoying and stupid.
I talked to Dutch one time.
So
all he did was blow the whistle.
shocker.
Definitely believe it.
That's how
I
he
said,
communicates.
I said, hey Dutch, how do you feel about tonight? Blew the whistle for like 10 seconds in my face.
And walked away.
Yeah, I walked away
yeah.
during it. I went, okay, good talk.
I'm gonna smack the whistle out of his mouth. Listen here, boy. Brother Paul
Give him
don't
the
play
brother
that
Paul.
shit.
Give him the brother Paul smack.
Right? Listen here, boy. Brother Paul don't play that shit. Blow a whistle at me, and it's gonna go up your ass, just like The Rock would say. Turn that bitch sideways, stick it straight up there.
Shine it up real nice.
Nah, this is dirty enough from his mouth. It can just go straight up there. We don't need it clean. But nonetheless, that was our predictions for the upcoming show. Season's beating again. IWR, 3 days away, Thursday, December 28th. Live, in person, clearly.
Are you sure it's not
From
pre-recorded?
the House of Insanity. I mean, some of it could be. No, just joking. Just mainly, the interviews are pre-recorded. It's okay. That's what he's talking about.
Tickets available now.
Thank you.
PurplePass.com.
That's what I was getting to before
I'm sorry.
he interrupted me about
Sorry about
recording, and I was like, uh-oh. Yes, so purplepass.com. Get your tickets. What was it that you said you can upgrade at the door?
You can upgrade your general admission tickets at the door to
Awesome.
VIP.
There you go. And it's what, only like 10
I think
extra
it's like
bucks?
$10 extra. Yep.
That's crazy.
Awesome.
So then you
That's
get to
crazy
see all
easy.
the VIP matches.
You don't have to worry about missing 4 huge, fantastic matches.
Don't miss Heath and Sam.
For real.
Yeah, they got kids,
Yeah.
you know.
They got kids, so they need your VIP
They've
money.
got kids. You're feeding their kids and them. So, it is the season of giving.
Mhm.
So give IWR your money so they can give it to the talent that, provide us happiness.
Yeah.
But with that being said, we're going to move on to our next topic of the podcast. And of course, since it is Christmas, I thought maybe we should talk about some of our favorite wrestling moments involved around Christmas. It could be anything, WCW, WWE, independent. It could be a match. It could be a segment. It could be anything.
I mean, we might as well talk about the big one right quick, which would be
Absolutely.
Tribute to the Troops.
Yes.
That
Biggest
is-
one yet. WWE has done a phenomenal job almost every single year sending our, beloved superstars wherever they have to go to provide not only entertainment for us and
But for the
happiness
armed
for us,
forces.
but also for all of our brothers and sisters in the armed forces, which of course we thank you guys too. Happy holidays to all of
Thank you.
our
Thank you.
Army family out there. We hope you guys have the best holidays that you can. Happy New Year, of course, as well.
Wishing you and your families all the best.
Absolutely. But with that being said, yeah,
I love Tribute to the
Tribute to the Troops
It's
is
awesome.
one of the best, and I love that almost every year, all the time, whether it's a celebrity, the boss themselves, or a superstar, or even Santa himself. Santa appears, gives out gifts, does their things, puts on smiles. We have great matches, great stipulations, random things. You can have a Miracle on 34th Street fight. You could have, a what was
Hornswoggle
it?
is an elf.
No?
A Hornswoggle an elf. You could have a gigantic Great Khali as whatever he was. I don't remember. I think he played Santa as well once.
One time, yeah.
And I think it was for the Khali Kiss Cam. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Mick Foley's played Santa a couple times.
Yeah.
Who can forget Great Saint Mick? Of
Mhm.
course.
Yeah.
But wherever there's a good Santa, there's a bad Santa, or there's a bad person, as they say, a naughty person on the naughty list that beats up or takes away from Santa Claus, which I think we should start with you with that one.
Like Mick Foley fighting Santa Claus in the boiler room.
Well, not McFoley. Mankind.
But they're all
Saint
free.
Mick is Mick Foley. He's the good one. And then
Yeah.
you've got the crazy one, which is
yeah,
Cactus
but was
Jack.
that technically still a
and then you've got the lovable,
wasn't a bad one.
Weird one as Dude Love. And then you've got the crazy, insane, angry elf as Mankind.
But he had a shirt on.
He did have a shirt on, but that doesn't mean nothing.
That means that was Mick Foley.
No, Mick Foley's known for the flannel.
No, Cactus Jack's known for
Cactus
the
Jack.
flannel.
Well,
Mick Foley is known for his
I thought Cactus
white
Jack
button-up
was
shirt he got from the Salvation Army and his free tie he got given to him in the WWF.
maybe you might be right. I'm pretty sure Cactus Jack was known for being wanted in the black shirt, but
Mhm.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
you could be right. That's fair.
I mean, he is Mick Foley's Mama Foley's baby boy.
Yeah.
And he had to beat up Santa Claus, and he said he did get his butt kicked by the Mean Street Posse in the same night.
Hey, he got paid to do what he had to do.
Yeah,
That's all I can say.
Yep.
The man took a beating. He gave a beating. He risked his life all the time just for a simple paycheck.
Yeah.
But I don't know where beating up Santa Claus leaves you for Christmas gifts or lists.
Yeah.
Probably on the naughty list.
I have a
At least for next
feeling.
year.
I was gonna say I have a feeling it's probably on the naughty list.
But you guys,
Unless if you beat him up and still let him win somehow, then it's probably a different story. Maybe you'll get lucky and he'll give you one gift and a lot of coal.
I mean,
Who
the
knows?
Cole could eventually do.
You know what
turn
I
into
don't
Jack.
want in my stocking though? Michael Cole.
Michael Cole.
As much as I love Michael Cole, he's been there forever. He's fantastic. He is the new voice of WWE, as we all know. But good lord, Michael Cole is something else. And I just love all the memes and all the stuff that's being said most of the time about Michael Cole because of his last name in the holiday. Nothing. Somebody did it to me too. That's why I remember it, and I brought it up. But one year, I think as a joke, my friend and I passed gifts and stuff, and we did a stocking and a gift, and in my stocking they actually put pieces of coal with Michael Cole's face on it
Oh, awesome.
in my stocking, and I was like, "Why?" And they're like, "Because wrestling and Michael Cole," and I was like, "I hate you, but I love you at the same time for it," and I had them still. I don't know if I do still, but it's really funny. It's from like 2014 or 15.
Yeah.
And it was just coal in a bag, 2 pieces, and it had Michael Cole's face on them. And they wrote on it a little note, and it was on it, and it just said, I couldn't think of what to put in your stocking. Even though you were a good boy, I got you a bunch of Michael Cole. And I'm like, Michael Cole, and I was like, isn't that like a brand for like clothing or purses or something? I was like, did you put like a mini purse in here or something? What are you trying to say? And I look really close and I realized what it was. And I was like, what the heck? But yeah, so my whole thing is around Christmas time. I love it, but I hate it. It's Michael Cole. And that's why.
That's funny.
but it's great. But no, I do like your idea. You are right. And I do like your first pick, Mankind versus Santa Claus in a boiler room brawl. Absolutely wild match. Fantastic job they did. But like you said, Mean Street Posse beat him up. He took a beating. It was pretty crazy. I mentioned this a little bit, kind of in a way. Bad Santa versus Good Santa.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? 2012,
I think so.
13,
Yeah.
maybe. We had Bad Santa versus Good Santa, of course. We had Damian Sandow play Bad Santa, and we had good old Mark Henry play Good Santa.
Wasn't that a tribute to the troops match?
No, I think it was on Raw.
That was on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah,
Was it
because
on Raw?
Christmas was on Monday. There was a bad versus good Santa and a tribute to troops. I don't remember who was in it though. But yeah, I remember the match really well because it was just weird seeing two grown men wrestle as Santa Claus in the ring in the first place. It's like this isn't their normal attire. It's really off. The crowd's super into it, mainly just because it's holiday themed or something. But like the crowd was extra into it. That's the reason why I remembered it, is because it was weird to me to see Santa versus Santa. It's like, holy crap, I only thought there was one of him. Now there's two. And one's evil now. I thought that was Krampus, but that's a different story apparently now. And then, like I said, two different people, two different sizes. You got the skinny, smaller version of bad Damian Sandow, and then you've got a smaller, slightly person, but bigger, muscle wise, and girth wise. I don't know how to put that. In the world,
It just sounded dirty.
It
It sounded very dirty.
it's okay. In the world's strongest man, and Mark Henry just destroyed Damian Sandow in this match and got the win. But
Keith likes his wrestlers girthy.
sounds really weird. I'll let you think about it though too. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Because I liked Viscera when he was between
King
King
Mabel.
Mabel and the dark version slightly for a minute there. And then I liked him as Silky Pajama Viscera
Oh yeah.
as my favorite. And then I didn't like him as Big Daddy V until he became like with Matt Stryker. Because I was like, dude, I like that the weird teacher talks shit and does all this, and then the big dude just beats the living crap out of the opponent.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part. So, like, if you think about it, you're right. I did like girthy-ish superstars before. And it is weird to say. Mark Henry is one of my favorite. You're right. Kamala was pretty girthy. He was one of my favorites.
Why you keep saying
Umaga.
girthy?
Shut up. Because that's the word of the day, girthy. when it
Did we
comes to
scream
wrestling.
like the Pee
No.
Wee Herman show?
Today's word of the day. No.
Girthy. Ah!
I love it.
So you would say that Viscera was girthy?
He was more than girthy. But yeah, no. So that was one of my favorite first matches, or one of my first memories that I really enjoyed of the Christmas that come to the like newer times is Bad Santa versus Good Santa.
Yeah.
What would you say would be like your first?
I really liked it. Well, at the time, John Moxley was still Dean Ambrose.
Okay.
So I liked it. It was Dean Ambrose versus the late great Bray Wyatt.
Mhm.
And a Miracle on 34th Street Fight on Monday Night Raw. And I believe that was 2016.
Yes.
Around that time, 2015, 2016.
Absolutely.
And I just like how they performed.
Right.
They used candy canes, those long candy canes that go on your lawn.
Yeah.
Wreaths, just everything. I mean, they beat each other with they had a fake Christmas tree and
Right.
everything. So I thought that was awesome.
Absolutely.
And rest in peace to Bray Wyatt.
Absolutely.
It was awesome.
Scotty?
What's
Your
your favorite
favorite?
match, Scotty? Yeah, we like that one too, man.
That's
That
an
was a
awesome
good
one.
Absolutely crazy.
That was great.
Who would have thought that they would have had Stone Cold play Santa, or not play, but reenact Santa Claus doing his job, and being the boss that he is, and giving his boss a stunner.
I can't even. That was just awesome.
Absolutely crazy. It's happened more than once. It's happened at a tribute to the troops. It's happened at a Raw. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good point you brought up, Scotty.
that was
But
awesome.
dude, Austin and McMahon during Christmas time. I totally forgot. I don't even know how to think about that one. That was a really good pick. Good job, Scotty.
Great job.
That's absolutely crazy.
Scotty has been doing really good today.
Scotty,
like this is probably one of his best shows.
It's absolutely wild. Scotty didn't come prepared.
No, but
like
he's
2 weeks
knocking it
ago,
out.
and then he didn't come prepared today. But he pulled that one out of a hat, and it's a real surprise.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just shocked. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
You did a great job, brother.
Yeah,
Absolutely
we appreciate all your work, Scotty.
For real.
Thank you.
10 out of 10 performance.
Reese, take notes.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Scotty did great.
Scotty did great. Scotty pulled off notes from head.
From head, literally.
Literally. No, but that was a great. So we'll do one more quick one, each of us, and then we'll do a little bit more into the cookie review real quick, and then we'll sign off to our fans because we've been going for almost an hour now already. Once again, as we usually do every week, and let me just say once again, even though it's been an hour almost, it feels like 20 to 30 minutes. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely enjoying it. So what would you say would be your second?
Mine's not really a second, man. Like WWE released this Ring in the Holiday DVD, and it was Mick Foley going through this journey of trying to find Santa throughout the Santa Village. And then, in between him finding Santa, they would show like the match you were talking about. With, Santa, good Santa versus bad Santa.
Good Santa, bad Santa.
One, the one I was talking about was on there as well. And plus a weird one with Xanta. Yeah, it was like it starts with an X. It's really, really weird.
Ex-Anta.
Yeah, Ex-Anta. But yeah, that's probably one of my
Do
favorites.
you have this movie?
I do somewhere, yes.
That's crazy. I need to see this if you can find it. I feel like I have heard of it. I feel like I have seen it. I just need to make sure.
Well, we need to find it because WWE quit making DVDs, so
No,
they make
bastards.
it again.
Put
I
it
got
on
a stockpile.
Put all of it on the network, then, and we'll find it.
Yeah. Peacock, hook us up.
For real, just slide on through.
What about you?
Oh, I'm gonna come a little bit later again. We're gonna go to like a 2017-18, I think it was. It's another street fight style match. It wasn't Miracle on 34th. It was a different one. It was like a Christmas chaos, like type of street fight. I don't remember exactly what it was. But it was between Randy Orton and Jinder Mahal, and I believe Jinder was WWE champion at this time, or it was like right after. And the specific thing that reminds me of this, and I enjoyed laughing about it, was halfway through the match, the Singh brothers, Samir and Singh. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Anyways, I digress. During the match, they try to attack Randy Orton and beat him up, and it succeeds at first until Randy takes a chair and beats one of them, and then he continues on by taking a tray of cookies, Christmas cookies that are sitting on the announce table, moves them onto the stairs, grabs one, takes a bite, looks in the audience, looks at the camera, goes, pretty good. And then he just throws the rest into the audience, takes the cookie sheet, and beats both the Singh brothers unrelentlessly with this cookie sheet, and then continues on to take both of the Singh brothers and do the back body drop thing that he does onto the announce table to both of them with cookies on the announce table still, because there was more than one tray. And I just thought it was hilarious that like he ate a cookie, said it was fantastic, gave them props, threw the rest of the cookies to the first row audience, beat them with a pan, dropped them on more, and by the time the match was over, Jinder lost, and the Singh brothers were covered in frosting.
Yeah.
And I was just dying of laughter. It was a fantastic match, a great segment in general. Whoever came up with it was fantastic. Randy did his job well. He succeeded. It's great to have him back now. I'm hoping they do something again for Christmas tonight. And even though he's on SmackDown, I hope he's on Raw. He does something. That'd be fantastic.
Like invades Raw.
Even anything, it'd just be great. What about you?
It was more recent, but when Elias was still with WWE, when he did, he came out and sang why he hated all the fans.
Okay.
And then John Cena came and beat him up.
Okay.
So, and the next year, Christmas Eve was on Monday.
Right.
So he came out and he talked about that last year.
Oh, okay.
He talked about the Christmas Day
cool.
edition, and John Cena came out and did the exact same thing.
That's hilarious.
So I
love
thought that was just hilarious. He played, the guitar, and he
Mhm.
says, "Hopefully John Cena doesn't do to me what he did on Christmas Day."
Wow.
John Cena did the exact same thing.
That's hilarious. I love that. We do not have a this day in history for today, sadly. Because
This day in history, Santa Claus went around the world,
Right.
presents out to all the little boys and
I was
girls.
gonna say on this day in history, if you want to do it that way, Jesus was born, Christmas gifts were delivered, Santa Claus by Santa Claus. Everyone enjoy your time. Before we go, or before we do sponsors and before we do get off, I forgot. I'm sorry, Scotty. What was your last pick?
That's a good one.
That was
dude.
absolutely
That
That
fantastic.
was
awesome.
great.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of forgot about when the Big Show decided he was gonna send the Undertaker Christmas presents, and he decided out of all of them, this gigantic, huge Christmas present box. It was wooden, and it was like a gift. Was a small little dog.
Yeah.
And I remember this because Undertaker was very confused and pissed off. The Big Show wasn't coming out, but he was there. And to top it off, one of WWE's current superstars, Tommaso Ciampa, actually played the Big Show's attorney during the time, and he got choke slammed in Tombstone.
Nice.
And then Undertaker took the dog and walked away.
Yeah.
I do remember that very well. That was a fantastic option.
Good job, Scotty.
I don't know
job.
where you came up with these two huge ones. I totally forgot Austin and Show did stuff like that. That was pretty good. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
He wasn't the Big Show. He was
All white.
Paul White, or no, he was still the Big Show because he was
Mhm.
it was WWE, but he
This
called
was-
himself something specific.
Yeah.
I
So
can't-
he was.
was it Show Claus? I think it was.
Mhm.
Yes.
I think that's what it was. Show
Wasn't
Claus.
Undertaker Big Evil at the time?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was Big Evil Undertaker. There was a little small fluffy dog.
Yeah.
I do remember that. That was a really good pick though. I did enjoy that.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, we all have told you our predictions for IWR. We've told you some of our favorite moments. Leave in the comments what are some of your favorite moments for Christmas wrestling related stuff.
I can't believe Scotty even commented.
I know it's crazy.
I know.
How are you commenting while you're still sitting here with us live?
Whoa.
Unbelievable.
Scotty's a miracle worker.
And it's a Christmas miracle.
It
Yeah,
really is.
Christmas miracle.
It's crazy. But no. Also, feel free to leave how your Christmas is and what your favorite gift was that you got for us. If you got any.
Do you have any?
Do I have any? Yeah.
Yeah, brother Paul, what'd you get for Christmas?
Well, it could be past Christmas. That's what I was going
gonna
for.
say
I was gonna go for past Christmas.
I'm trying to think. There was. Yeah, when
Merry Christmas.
when I was younger, since I was such a huge wrestling fan, I got a bunch of wrestling stuff, shirts, wrestling action figures, video games. During the time, I think I even had a wrestling backpack one of those years, and I got really mad because it got messed up. And for Christmas, my mom actually got me another wrestling backpack.
Okay.
I believe it was. So that was pretty cool.
Do you have any, Jimmy? It could be past too.
We're gonna go with past because my current Christmas presents are all great and I love them, and I was very shocked when I opened them all up.
It's been such a fun, long day that I forgot everything that I got this morning. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That's always why I started dying, because I was sitting here and I was like, I want to ask about Christmas gifts, but I was like, for the life of me, it's been so long today that I couldn't remember what I even got. I did my stuff with my family for Christmas, then we went and seen other people, we went and ate dinner, and now we're all sitting here having a joyous fun time, laughing our asses off. But yeah, I've had so much fun, and I've been so focused on the show and just chilling the day that I totally forgot what I even opened up this morning that I got.
I mean, I got a new picture of Scotty.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Scotty, yeah, that's true. Scotty did gift us all a picture of himself for Christmas.
Yes, thank you, Scotty.
Thank you.
The Rock that one time on Table for Three gave everyone a picture of him for Table for Three as their Nation of Domination reunion gift.
Mhm.
And so Scotty thought it was funny, so he got us all one for Christmas. You're right.
Thank you. That's a great gift.
That is very funny. I forgot about that too, somehow. Even though it's right over there. But yeah. Well, continue. Sorry. What is your favorite past gift then? Besides the picture of Scotty from today.
Actually, that tops it.
That tops it?
Really?
Yeah, that's the best thing.
The
right
best
there.
thing you got
Wow.
in all
Ever.
your
My-
years
yeah,
is
all my
today,
life.
and it's a picture of Scotty.
Yep, it's that picture of Scotty.
That's crazy.
Yep.
It's such a great self-portrait. I don't know
It
how he
is.
did it. It's crazy. Well, okay, well, since you asked the question, let me ask you, what is a past favorite gift or even present?
Well, I forgot about today. So I mean, I'm
Okay.
just so busy again.
Yeah,
All
absolutely.
great presents though. Thank you to all my family and friends. But for past, I'm gonna go with my dog Maddie.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, I got
That's
her.
awesome.
It
Yeah,
was, we
absolutely.
got her for Christmas.
That's a fantastic gift.
Thank
I
you.
don't know how anybody could forget that or would forget that. So yeah, that's a great one. But after that fun-filled question and clearly comments, we would like to send a huge shout out for the and thank you for the love and support from The Mint Cannabis, Smokers Society, FU Wrestling, 8 Mile Vodka, Amaya's Fresh Mexican Grill, Lane's Pizzeria, IWR, DTW, PWE, which is Pro Wrestling Edge, Little Brown Jug, and Craving Sports Cards and Collectibles. Thank you all for your love and support. And we hope you guys, our sponsors, and all of our supporters that are just watching have a fantastic and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Happy holidays.